Hi ladies, are you struggling right now with where you are in your life and who you currently are? Do you feel like God's taking you on a path and you just are not happy with it right now? I want to share with you the way God has worked in my life last year to change my path like a complete 180, and maybe it will help you with your current situation as well. Hi God's Gals, it's Gigi Mack here, and I want to share with you what God has been doing in my life this past year, and maybe it will help you with your current situation. Are you in a place in your life right now that you never thought you'd be in? Maybe God has taken you down a completely different path than what you had envisioned, and you are just like, I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm going to share with you a little bit about where God has been taking me this past year and how I followed His leading for my life. So if you followed me at all, or if you have not, I'm going to give you a little bit of background just so you know, and I'll try not to go into too many details, but I do love to talk. So I have been in the dance and the fitness industry my entire life. I've danced since I was 3 years old. I have owned a dance company, an entertainment company. I was a professional ballroom dancer. I taught jazzercise, taught yoga, taught power yoga, Christian yoga, personal training, and most recently I owned a Zumba studio and I taught all forms of Zumba, including Aqua Zumba. So for over 20 years, I have been a professional fitness and dance instructor, and that's been my life, my identity, and that's like who I am, a dancer and a fit girl. And then the last 5 years, I've been an online fitness coach. So about 2 years ago, I started getting some major pain right here in my neck and my upper back, and it actually seized up and I couldn't move very well. I did everything you can think of. We're talking chiropractic, acupuncture, massage, every natural form I could have done until I had to break down, and even the chiropractor said, no, you've really got to go see an actual doctor now. So now I'm on the medical route, MRIs, CAT scans, all that stuff, injections, and now it's gotten to the point where it's all up here and low back, all bone on bone. So that feels really great. That's not the kind of thing that's just going to improve upon itself. So I'm seeing a lot more specialists, and we're going to get to the bottom of that. But what has happened with all this is God has like slowly taken all that fitness and dance away from me, which has been my identity for my entire life. I have always been a dancer. I've always been a fitness instructor. And now you're like, who am I now? I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So 1 year ago, I did a lot of praying. It was actually this time last year. I just prayed and prayed and prayed, and I really started journaling like every day. So this is what I want you guys to start doing. If you're not already, start journaling. Start journaling your prayers. Start journaling using His Word and really diving more into verses and scripture and really see where He's leading you, because it's amazing what He will teach you using His Word. I promise you. So this is actually where I discovered what I needed to be doing. So it was exactly 1 year ago. I began journaling like crazy and just praying and seeing, where am I supposed to be going, God? I mean, if you're going to take away fitness, which has been my life, and the past 5 years being an online fitness coach, I poured myself into that. That was like a 24/7 job, never stopped working. And I felt God taking it all away from me. And that's how I had to really start listening to Him. Journaling, I cannot say enough about it. It's what really showed me where God was leading me. I would be writing in my journal, and I would be writing stuff that I don't think I was writing. I mean, this is how I started last year, my first annual Christian Women's Wellness Retreat. Something I knew nothing about, something I've never done in my life. And God gave me that vision to start a women's retreat, which is what I did. And my first one was last year, and it was a huge success. And by the way, if you're interested, it's going to be this year. This is 2019, October 13th through the 16th in North Georgia. So very close to Atlanta. So make sure you put that on your calendar and reach out to me. Comment below if you're interested in more information. I will put links below so you can learn more about that. But God gave me that vision. I'd never thought of a retreat in my life. Never ran one, it didn't occur to me. But I was journaling one day, and all of a sudden I'm writing about a Christian women's retreat. And I'm like, where is this coming from? It came from God. And then soon after that, I got the vision to start writing a book. So I wrote my first book. I actually wrote 3 books this past year. I swear, I've never written a day in my life. Never. I don't write. I don't consider myself a writer in any way, shape, or form, but I'm telling you, they all came from God. I was journaling one day, and I came up with the ideas for the books. Craziest thing in the world. Then God gave me the vision also while just journaling that I need to focus my business solely on Him. He removed everything from my life, everything that I've ever done, every part of my identity, which my identity should completely be in Him, but you know, it was fitness and dance. He removed all of that from me so that He had to be my number one focus. And my business completely changed. It did a total 180 from being all fitness, and a lot of other stuff that I was focusing on to Him. Now you've got God's Gals, which is my new business. So if you listen to God, pay attention. You may not like what He's doing in your life right now. He may be taking things away that you didn't want Him to take away. He may be adding things in you didn't want Him to add in. He may just be confusing the you-know-what out of yourself. And you're like, what is going on? But you really need to start paying attention. I wrote a blog post on this. I'll put it below, and it was about listening to God, like how to know how to listen to Him, how to hear what He's saying to you. And it's these little things. It's like people that were speaking to me. It was scripture that was put in front of me. And I'm going to read you one in just a second. It was the journaling and the words that were coming out that I don't know where they were coming from. You've got to start paying attention to everything He's doing. He may be, if He's taking things out of your life, it's because He's going to add something so much better into it. If He's adding things to your life that you don't really like, there's a reason. God never puts us in situations or does things to us to torture us or to be mean. He's doing it for His good and for us because He loves us. He has amazing plans for us. Really, He does. And we just have to trust that. And you also have to follow it all the way through to the end. Like, don't try to rush it. Don't try to stop what He's doing, because then you're never going to get the blessing that's at the end. I'm going to read you a verse, and this actually came to me this past year when everything in my life was doing that complete 180. I love this verse. Isaiah, excuse me, a little choked up. Isaiah 43:19. For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland. That's amazing. Like, that's an incredible promise from God to you. It says, see, I am doing something new. I have already begun. Do you not see it? It's like plain as day. I saw that verse last year and I clung to that verse. Is that a word? Clung? I don't know if that's a word. But I was clinging to that verse that God was doing something new in me, and I still feel it. Like, not everything has happened yet, but I see something amazing is happening in my life and in my business because I'm 100% following Him now. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I know I'm getting ready to launch something huge this spring, and I'm getting ready for my next retreat, which is going to be in October, and I'm doing it all for His glory, which makes me feel amazing because I feel like I'm finally doing what God put me here to do. That gets me a little choked up. You know, it's humbling when you, oh goodness. It's humbling when you're used by Him in such a huge way. I had no idea I would get choked up by this. You'll have to excuse me, I'm verklempt. But anyway, it's humbling to know that the God of the universe would take me, tiny little me, and He's going to do it for you too. He's going to take tiny little you, and He's going to do something huge with you if you let Him. So just be humbled before the Lord. Be ready for Him to do something new and huge in your life because He wants to do that. And let Him do that, because He's going to use you in such a big way that you're going to be like, oh, I cannot believe He's using me for this. And that's how I feel right now. I'm finally being used in a huge way, in the way He wants me to be used. So I apologize. I've got all verklempt on you guys. But it's humbling when you think about that, like this large God over all the universe using little old tiny me. It's a great feeling. Start listening to Him. Start journaling. Start listening to others around you and see if He is showing you something and taking you down a path that you never thought of, but you just want to follow Him. Just let Him lead and take you where He's leading. So I'll put my blog post links below, my retreat link below. And I've even got a freebie for you guys. I told you I wrote 3 books, so my 3rd book is out right now. And I'm actually giving away chapter 1 for free, and it's going to teach you how to start journaling. It's a guided journal. It's a faith-based journal. So make sure you check out that freebie gift below because I don't want you to miss out. So thank you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I don't want you to miss any future faith chats or Christian yoga, whatever comes at you. I hope you guys have a blessed day.